we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Once again, once again, it is a lovely Thursday evening. It's getting on to it's 10 o'clock at night. Oh, the bird. Oh, the nice little things happen at night. Positive things here, but also this is not positive. As let me just see if I can get this little thing here right up here, baby. So let me share the screen. Well, this is something I saw a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, in fact. Got Fight Opinion just saw this little thing from Thriller from their lawsuit saying attorneys on behalf of Thriller in their New York lawsuit, defendants versus Yorkville advisors have filed papers claiming that Thriller hasn't communicated with counsel in 2 months and allegedly owes $28,000 plus in fees. This is Thriller's second batch of attorneys withdrawing in the case, and this is if you don't know what Thriller is, it is for a lot of people, it's a way to watch many independent wrestling, but also other stuff as well. I use it to watch, because it used to be Fight TV, but now it's Thriller TV. It has many other things, including, cricket and such. It had boxing. You got boxing, pro wrestling, TNA stuff, GCW. You got like BKFC, some MMA stuff. One Fall Wrestling, independent stuff there. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a whole thing here. And there is there's a lot of Thriller, um, you know, like movie, not but stuff like that, boxing, pro wrestling, and this is one I ever did was the one thing I do, and funny enough, it is my way of watching pro wrestling. It's a way if I could watch professional wrestling, and it is one way I can watch wrestling. And with the VPN, I can watch good stuff with AEW. Um, Eventually, I will go to HBO Max or stuff that way. Eventually, when everything is more settled, when I'm at, but when I do, it's because it's just a lot cheaper. $20 is great. Better than using a VPN, doing all this type of stuff, and just to watch it and just like, hey, I don't have to worry about things. I don't have to worry about breaking the bank. But yeah, it is eventually it will look like it's gonna be close. If things look as bad as it does, because as I've been looking, it's been off of the NASDAQ. It's not looking good for them. When Thriller is, they've had this stuff lawsuits with musical rights and everything else for a while, and now it seems like it might be time to pay the piper. And now, what will be like? Because a lot of independent wrestlers use Thriller for their service, not just wrestling, but also cricket and everything else. And this is going to be a problem because hey, I watch Wrestle Dream, Forbidden Door. I watched all majority of the majority of wrestling I got from AEW is it's from Fight TV, and luckily AEW has put the past stuff of All Out and all that type of stuff is on then HBO Max and everything. That's good, but I do worry because I guarantee how many people who are wrestling fans use VPNs, not just in this country, but also outside of America and everything else that don't have HBO Max. They can watch on Amazon, but that's going to cost a little bit more of a penny, access and everything. And that's going to be the one thing I worry about because maybe that's why they negotiated, got something for Amazon, and that sort of thing is happening now. So my worry is getting AEW, um, having AEW, um, being harder to get. AEW not getting a um hard to acquire in these pay-per-views and everything. That worries me, and that worries, I guarantee it's worried a lot more people, and that's when I I honestly, because right now, I mean, I remember seeing this. Let me see if I can get the tweet here, if I can find it. If I can find, if I can find. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna find this thing. Let me see if I can get it. It's where is it? Where is it? Where? Oh, where? Let's see. I know it's there's this. What's this? Ah, here it is. I think it's somewhere about where is the DVD? Where is it? No, no, well, let's see where it is. Ah, here we are. Shoo, doo, doo. Okay. All right, let me just see this post. I think is right here. Load it up. Okay. Because I let me see, because I think it's Solid Monster posted. Oh, here it is. Let me see if I can get this. See if it's real or not. Hopefully I can get it. All right, let me share the screen because this is right here. One of my things here. Um, right here. It is going to be official. The WCW ESO library will be leaving Peacock at the end of this month. So accessibility and holding the old stuff there, to me, that worries me because we're living in this timeline of like where we're just because the old Hollywood just burned films because we had no space and no one wants or what have you. We're doing this right now in real time of like these companies just taking a blowtorch, a digital blowtorch, and just doing this stuff. They put it on YouTube, fine, but I feel like we just really missed having all that. I love having a network. I didn't like the product at the time, but I love watching the network, watching old wrestling, watching ECW, watching all that stuff. It was great stuff. Now it's all gonna be scattered on the wind. And I look at this is messed up because now he's saying this person right here is like, oh, I'm gonna be, oh, Netflix will have it. Great. So Monday Night Raw, all that stuff is now gone. Everything is gone. It's messed up, man. It's all the hard work and people like, people who made those Raws and everything else are now gone. I don't know where you can find these Raws unless you put on a pirate hat. And believe me, you can find and like this is basically these companies are basically begging us to pirate. They're begging us to pirate now. They're begging us to pirate. And that's what we are right now. This is what we are. We're begging for them to pirate and they're begging us to do it. And now we're stuck. Um, and I really am just exhausted and sad. This really does, bother me. And that's my fear, ladies and gentlemen, is that they're just taking a digital blowtorch. And my hope is that they stop doing this. I hope is to just they can make sure these are places that are easier to go to. Otherwise, we're gonna be going to piracy. Who knows what type of weird malware, viruses, and all the type of stuff from there. And hopefully, that changes, and hopefully some people will finally get a place. We get all of the wrestling and everything else there. YouTube, fine, but I think that it's so much better if we actually had a place that actually has WCW, old Monday Night Raws, all that stuff under that one umbrella. We never knew how the W Network was good, and I liked it. I watched most of the stuff there, but now it's gone in some places, but now it's slowly going to be going away too in other countries as well. So enjoy that we can, and Make sure you pick up your pirate hat, kids. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here, man. Um, I will be back next week, next Thursday, and hopefully a little more positive news. I think we need some more positive news, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, this after this week, we'll talk about it and we'll have some fun and we have some good times, good laughs, good memories, and everything else in between. Anyway, this Duke CT here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.